Waiting for me, I take it.
Me?
At your service.
You weren't followed?
Why? Scared the Crimson Harvest might know you're up to no good.
No. Well, I have a feeling. And not a whole lot of time. Did Hans bring you up to speed?
Said you want to turn against your terrorist chums, sabotage their evil plans, and save the day.
For the love of... We're not terrorists. You got any clue what the Crimson Harvest even stands for? How about putting an end to hunger, starvation?
People starving? Where? Because dumpsters are overflowing with food in Night City.
You city folk don't know shit. You think you're free? That slavery's ancient history?
All to see how Biotechnica treats farmers.
Force them off their land to grow gene-modified wheat. For food, one would think. Wrong. For Chew-Too that's sold to Petrochem. You like the taste of Chew-Too? No? That's what I thought.
The Crimson Harvest. They recruit you, or did you volunteer?
Grew up on a farm like most of my comrades. Corpse boots stamping on our faces. That was our life. Until we realized we could fight back. Crimson Harvest. They're like family.
Oh shit. Oh shit. I cracked, bro. I ain't gonna lie. So what Johnny do in the background? I didn't even realize that shit they could do in the background. Right. You're betraying them, right?
If you believe in what the Crimson Harvest stands for, why shit on their parade?
Exactly. That's the real thing. That's the real thing. Because I could say, okay, they plant bombs. Yeah, they do plant bombs. I know that shit. But I want to know her as the person that is a part of the shit. Why are you betraying them? If you feel, you know what I mean, this way about them, why are you betraying them? Then I'm like, wait, like, oh, they doing that shit. Like, yeah, for that.
Not their means.
And something means I respect that shit.
I never thought we'd start killing people. Things they had me do. I was naive.
Probably thought she'd be collecting signatures and making peace protests.
Naive. A bit of an understatement, that.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. This seems like the Cyberpunk version of the Black Panther Party. I'm not just tweaking, bro. I know I'm not just tweaking. Don't this seem just like the Black Panther Party? Like, it's not supposed to be them, but it's them. Look, she got the black jacket. You know what I mean? They're called the Crimson whatever. She got the crimson shirt, but look, she got the black jacket on. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the Black Panthers, they ended up becoming the Rainbow Coalition. So if anything, she'd probably become, you know what I mean? It'd probably be something more like that. But if she's out here killing niggas, I'm just saying, Black Panthers were killing people. They were killing people too. But it was in self-defense. Most of it wasn't self-defense. It was just out here executing cops and shit. You know what I mean? That's how white people want you to think. This is out here just dragging white people out of their home and getting them in the head, because that's the shit they did to us. Like, no, bro. No, bro. See, white people think black people treat them the same. We don't treat y'all the same, bro. You know what I'm saying? We don't do the same things y'all do to us. For real. We don't do that shit for real. We really don't. I don't know what to say. I mean, we do, but we don't. You know what I mean? Like, we could, but it's not worth it. Y'all niggas ain't worth it. You know what I mean? I ain't worth the time. Honestly. We got better shit to be worrying about than y'all. You know what I mean? Like come on now.
Judgment. Didn't hire you to pen my biography.
The revolutionary hit me.
Here.
Yeah, and that shirt is fire. No, I like her, bro. I like her vibe. I like her fit. She cool. What's this? How discreet? How discreet? Honestly.
Wow, discreet. New to this, are we?
Let's do that shit on the table.
It's on the shard.
You ever try to hide it underneath the cup or something?
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Harvest purchased a net new
That
command.
or that.
It's headed for Europe. Specifically,
just slide that to me, like,
Biotechnica's
come on,
HQ in
man.
Berlin. You'll make sure that doesn't happen.
Your bomb won't cause any good old-fashioned destruction. Thought terrorists like putting on a show.
Take down a building, whoop-de-fucking-do. Biotechnica just builds a new one. What you want is the protein.
Dumbass.
Human casualties.
Johnny. Johnny.
Say what you have to say.
Wow. I am saying what I have to say. You said say what you have to say. I am saying what I have to say. Y'all niggas really terrorists in this bitch. Y'all niggas are really terrorists. He said what matters is the casualties. Wow. Because they're not lying though, because that's the main thing that's gonna be like remembered in history, right? Because look at the Arasaka Tower. They have a whole thing built to remember where the towers fell, you know what I mean? And they built another tower. But yeah, they built another tower. Like she said, they're gonna build another one, but it's the casualties that matter. Because everybody remember the casualties of that. It's a reminder and a scar on Arasaka. That's what Johnny did. Even if he didn't kill Arasaka, he at least like slit through their armor, you know what I mean? He sliced through their armor. One big ass slice through their armor, and it left them exposed, you know what I mean? Because then they had to resort to, you know what I mean, to bigger means, to resort to take back their power. And that's why Johnny is a genius, y'all. Look, I'm agreeing with, that's why Johnny's a genius. Think about it. I'm not just saying this shit, I'm really for real with this. Just think about it. It's crazy, it's crazy that they have to do it that way. But on some real shit, it's a genius, right? Because him basically blowing up Arasaka Tower, killing every Arasaka employee or some shit. That caused Arasaka to be desperate, and they made a move, and that caused them to make the whole war with Militech and them, right? Or whatever the fuck happened. So it showed Arasaka's true colors, the colors that this nigga Johnny Ben knew these niggas had. And when they showed their true colors, they got booted out of Night City. But they came back because Night City was desperate, because the U.S. was tweaking, knocking on their door saying, nigga, you gotta pay your taxes. It was like, what the fuck? It's like, what the fuck? It's like, hell no, boy. Go about some taxes, nigga. We don't do that shit here. We feudalism around this bitch, bro. We don't do it. I mean, fucking mean taxes, bro. No, we all one. This is big communists over here, bro. You know what I mean? That's why I like Night City. It's like the most capitalist workplace of all time.
Western part of the stadium
used to house a sports therapy center. Liberal capitalism, some shit. That's what this is.
Code 1701.
Basically real life.
It's got assembly lines, warehouses, the works.
050.
What you're interested in is an experimental lab in the old pool.
It's where they keep the bomb. Find it.
Upload the program from this shard. A few days from now, when the bomb's detonated in Berlin, it'll neutralize the virus. Stop its spread. When it's done, I'd like that shard.
Cute nose, bro. Let me chill out.
Gonna keep it as a souvenir.
Can't be too careful.
Yeah, her killing niggas.
If the Crimson Harvest ever got their hands on it, I'm toast.
That shit. Don't count on biotech. Bro, if this nigga don't shut the fuck up. Like, he just talk, bro.
Say what you have to say.
I am saying what I have to say. Chill out. Bro, he's talking for real. If you don't shut up, damn. Ain't nobody care about Hanson. That's why somebody gotta boot that nigga off the mic, bro. Cause he always talking about Hanson, revenge Hanson. Nobody care about that shit, bro. Listen, bro, I like Hanson as a person. He was cool. He was cool. I'm not gonna forget the fact that he really tried to threaten me after I lost my money at the casino, bro. Like what? That's tough. So it was really tough for him, bro. Honestly, I took that nigga's gun, bro. That shit's mine in my collection. Rotting in a case, never to be used again. Let me chill out. Don't count biotech stints.
If you think this will win you Biotechnica's protection against the Crimson Harvest, you've got another thing coming.
Maybe naive, but not that naive. Know a thing or two about corpse. No, they ain't much different from the Crimson Harvest. Just shut up, follow orders. Same leash, different collar.
Yo, you know what the funny thing is? You know what the funny thing is? She's doing the same thing that I do. So sometimes you'll catch me when I'm actually like playing the game and focusing and like engaging with the with the characters in the game and shit.
Can't turn back time.
I'll go like this to him.
You
know what I mean? To like glare down. She's doing the same thing I do to people.
I've sat on my ass agonizing over the shit I've done.
Fine.
That ends today.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel like I kind of base my character around her. You know what I mean? I feel like I kind of base my nigga. Look at the hair, y'all. Hold on. I can't switch, but bro, look at the hair. I just realized I based my character around her a little bit. Wow, I based my entire character around her, y'all. She's with the. Wow, y'all. I didn't even realize that shit, y'all. I remember, like, I was thinking, like, yo, she's my favorite character. And I was like, okay, for Corporal V, what I want to do with her? And I was like, okay, I'm going to have some similar issues. A party cruiser, dad died, this, she got, you know what I mean, this, she had to, you know, dad died, she had to be with the cruiser. Yeah, kidnapped. And she had to stand for that shit, even though she didn't want to be in it. She had to kill her Obatu, and then, you know, and she got to betray the, you know, the cruiser. And then after that, she got, I mean, demoted and had to be like like nanny or puppet or whatever. So, bro, like my story was literally based off of her on some shit. Cause like, I didn't create my Corporal V's story up to then. You know what I mean? Like, it was more like along the way. Like,
say what you have to say.
I will say this: once I started to create my characters, like customization and shit, like once I customized her face in the screen, that's why I started to like make the story, and that's why I was like, okay. Beforehand, the story was that this V was the sister of the original V. This V was older sister, and there's 3 siblings. Okay, the other V, which is the younger sister, Corporal V, my V, which is the oldest sister, and then you got the other V, which is the older brother. He's the oldest. Actually, no, he's the middle child. That nigga's definitely the middle child. That nigga, he's definitely the middle child, bro. That nigga's definitely the middle child, you feel me? But yeah, let's see how this is gonna be. Actually, no, I think this V's more the middle child. The other one probably to be the older brother. Because I'm gonna play him more, you know what I mean, more rough and shit. You know what I mean?
Let's make this any longer.
But that was the original story. It kind of still is. You know what I mean? No dad, and then our dad died and she assassinated, mama assassinated. His story is that that he was the oldest, right? So he was like what? I'll say, oh yeah, like 9. Nah, I would have been like 7. This V would have been like 7. He would have been like 10. He would have been like 9 or 10 or 11 or some shit, 10 or 11 at the time. And after his dad died, his dad shipped him away, not shipped him away, but like sent him away to go be with the nomads. Basically the same way how this V shipped, you know, them niggas away to go be with the nomads. You see, I'm kind of taking, you know what I mean, inspiration from other characters, but like it's just little inspiration. It's not like the full story. So anyway, he got shipped away to be with the nomads, and when he was with the nomads, he kind of adopted their style, and their style was the bakers, right? And he started to adopt the style, but he went through a whole trial, tribulation, everything. You know what I mean? Some basically, if you ever played Mad Max, the video game, the 2015 video game. Bro, that's basically what his life was, on some real shit. Like, not really, but basically on some shit, you know what I mean? Like, he had to survive on some shit. He was with his clan and shit. That's out here doing shit. It was rolling, you know what I mean? But eventually he had to break ties with them because the leader ended up dying. You know what I mean? He didn't kill the leader. He actually adored the leader. He loved, that nigga was his father figure or some shit. It was on some shit. If you ever seen Guardians of the Galaxy, it was on some shit with like on like that, but instead of him like want to do like already fucking hating Peter, like kind of like downplaying him and then trying to be cool. Dude was already cool with that V. You know what I mean? He was already cool with him. So the relationship was lit. But he ended up getting killed by the leader's jealous brother. You know what I mean? So he got killed by his brother, and once that happened, the leader kicked him out the group because he was an outsider. You know what I mean? 'Cause he's not of their clan. So he kicked him out the group, and that's why he has to leave. And that's my backstory for my third V. That's my backstory for my third V. You see, I try to make it that each of my Vs have a concise story that kind of tie together. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Because like that's just how I want to play it. Even if it doesn't like makes like. Even if they're not like really related or some shit, they just make it that I just wanted to be like some alternate type V's. You know what I mean? Like they all have like an alternate story. And this was like, what if V was a dude in, you you know, the dad sent him away to be a nomad because he's like that. Like a what if? But if it's not, then I can also make it like, oh, okay, then they're just all siblings. But the reason why the reason why I kind of like denounced, this nigga, shut the fuck up, bro, in my ear.
Say what you have to say.
Thank you. So, like I was saying, right? The reason why I had to denounce the last thing when I was trying to basically make some siblings was because it didn't make sense why all the V's would be doing the same missions. You know what I mean? Like all three of the V's all met Judy and all fucked Judy. You know what I'm saying? Like it could be. It could, don't get me wrong, it could be interesting, right? But then it don't make sense because it's like, okay, does Johnny all affected the same V's? You know what I mean? They all just running out of the city, out this bitch? Yes. That's basically the story. Yeah, that's basically the story. And the reason I say this is because they end up making different choices, right? They end up making different choices. So with my V's is I try to make it that they say little things that are different, and they do little things that are different, so the story could be a little different. You know what I mean?
Let's make this any longer.
I don't know. It could be some shit like these people got. Nah, never mind. I don't know. Never mind. Because now they wouldn't be able to all meet Evelyn, you know? But all meet Jackie, you know? So yeah. That's tough, bro. Yeah, they can't be siblings, so they can't be siblings, bro. But you get it though. How they all like alternate reality versions of each other, though. You know what I mean? Like you get the stories, which I like. You get the what ifs and shit. You know what I mean? Or even better. How about they're just all, you know what I mean, the original characters and just their different stories and different reasons, shit, yeah, whatever. You know what I mean, though, yeah. Got enough to work with. What
Sounds
you
like
do?
you're trying to atone for something.
Yeah, what you do?
You done prying?
Guess I'll get to work then.
Counting on you, V.
Still got 2 whole bottles left.
The fuck? Oh, this door never opens up. Whoa, they know I'm here or what? That's interesting, y'all. I like this game, bro. This game is so fun. Bro, this game needs a VR. It needs like a VR headset and you just look in the screen. You know what I mean? The screen is there. I'm telling you, it needs that shit, bro. I wonder can you hook up a VR set to your, you know what I mean, PlayStation and play the game like that. I'm on my phone now. I'm finna look that shit up. But my phone skis. So now I can find my phone skis. So now I can. Here we go. PSVR. I played. It's something else. What are you talking about? Maybe I'm wearing rose-tinted glasses. Maybe it's placebo. Maybe it's line, but goddamn, this shit fucking slaps hard in VR. And while this game has no VR mode, it just fits so perfectly within this world. You gotta try 24/7 VR at least once in your life, Chooms. Cinema mode? That's how I've been playing the last cinema mode. Shit hits different. How does the view compare in cinema versus the real TV? It's impressive. is impressive. Maybe if you have. Okay. How to use. Okay. Now I'm trying to look up how to use that shit. So how to use PSV. I'm gonna buy one of these motherfuckers. What? Who on Cyberpunk? Bro, it's not telling me like how to do this. How to use PSVR 2. How does it use PSVR 2? How do you use PSVR 2 with Cyberpunk 2077? Yeah, how to play the shit in VR. And I'm finna look at Cyberpunk 2077, you know what I mean?
I freaking love Cyberpunk 2077. Like, it's seriously my most favoriteest game of all time. And the only thing that's better than Cyberpunk 2077 is Cyberpunk 2077 in VR. And on the channel, I have several videos on optimizing Cyberpunk for VR and fixing issues with the Loop Cross Real mod for VR. And I decided it was time to do a video that includes all of the tips and tricks and settings and troubleshooting and
Okay, how does this work? Hmm.
I've gathered over the last year.
How do you load the controller attached to stock? PSVR 2 gun stock. I'm gonna look all this shit up, bro. PSVR 2.
Has the PSVR 2 already been forgotten by Sony? Since the launch of the PSVR 2 back in February, we have barely seen any update from Sony on upcoming content. content to remind us why we purchased the device in the first place. During every PS showcase this past year, I kept saying to myself, this will be the time that Sony shows me what I purchased the VR2 for. However, we have not seen any first-party support for the headset and little to no new ports for the PSVR 1, like Astrobot Rescue. The only games...
These aren't the best games you can play with the new PSVR 2. These aren't the best games you can play with the new PSVR 2. Gran Turismo 7 is well optimized and a lot of fun. However, this is a very cool FPS game. Horizon Call of the Mountains maybe is a little bit overrated, but has some good rock climbing scenes. And finally, at number 4 is Unplugged Air Guitar. This is the Guitar Hero for...
Here for Cyberpunk in VR in one place for convenience and hopefully to answer some of the most frequent questions that I get about this mod on a daily basis. So I'll go ahead and timestamp everything in the description for your convenience. That way you can just skip ahead whatever issue may be having or anything that you want as far as the categories of this mod or video. So anyway, let's get started. Okay, first things first. I really recommend that you start this from a fresh install again. You will need to make sure that you have your GPU drivers up to date. I've got this keep control once again. Now, the first thing is this one. Hey, what's up, everyone? Not only are we going to be taking a look at that, but we're also going to be going over some information about Cyberpunk developers using AI for their next game, potentially. Then we're going to continue on and talk about the next update because I am sure some of you are still eagerly waiting for this. With all that being said, if this is your second time stopping by the channel, feel free to subscribe, turn those notifications on, and let's go ahead and dive right into this.
Can you play something? I'm trying to look this shit up,
Let's begin
bro.
this video by discussing this right here, the Claw Cyberware. This was discovered by Lavratska, that's how you say his name, or her name, and this user had this to say right here on Reddit. Claw Cyberware is found in in-game files. This user included 3 different images, and this first one can be found right here, and it does kind of look like the Manus Blades, if I can be honest, but at the same time, it looks kind of different because it's on top and it's not inserted from the inside.
Bro, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm